Hey guys, I'm back with another chapter of Junie Jones and her big fat mouth. This is chapter 5 called Shining, and we last left off where Junie was wishing that Ollie had not been born because her parents were paying him more attention. Alright, so chapter 5, Shining. When I went back inside, Ollie was still very screaming. That's because Mother couldn't find his pacifier. Pacifiers are what babies like to suck on. Except I don't know why, because one time I sucked on Ollie's and it tasted like my red sneakers. Just then, Mother runned out of Ollie's room. And her hair was very sticking out, and her clothes were all wrinkly, and she was wearing one sock, and that's all. "Where is it? Where's the pacifier? It just didn't disappear into thin air, you know," she hollered very loud. Then me and Daddy had to help Mother look for the pacifier speedy quick, because she was losing her grip, I think. I looked in the couch, and that's because sometimes if you push your hand way under the cushions, you can find some real good stuff under there. This one time, I found 3 Cheetos and a popcorn. They were very delicious. After that, I looked under Daddy's big chair, only it was too dark to see under there, and so I ran to get the flashlight, because I learned about flashlights in school. Remember? Flashlights are fun to shine in dark. I shined it in the dark closet and also down in the dark basement steps. And then I remembered another dark place, and its name was Screaming Ollie's room. 'Cause his shades were pulled down for his nap, that's why. I ran right there very fast. "Look," I said to Screaming Ollie, "I've got a flashlight." I shined it on his ceiling. See that little round circle of shine up there?" I said. Then I shined it on his jungle wallpaper. "And see the monkeys, Ollie? And the hippopot of something?" I asked. Only Screaming Ollie just kept right on screaming, and he didn't show courtesy to me. Courtesy is the school word for listening very politely. That's how come I shined it right in his big, fat, crying mouth. Except for just then a problem happened, and it's called Mother sneaked it up on me in her quiet sock. "Junie Jones, what in the world do you think you're doing?" she hollered. I did a gulp. Then my heart got very pumpy because I was in big trouble. That's why. So here's Junie shining her flashlight on baby Ollie. Their mom does not look happy. "I'm shining stuff," I said. "Out," she said. "Out right now." And so that's how come I started to leave. Except the flashlight shined on the floor and I saw something very wonderful down there. "Hey, look, it's the pacifier," I shouted. "I found the pacifier. It was hiding under the rocking chair." Then I hurried to pick it up and I gave it to Mother. Her face got relief on it. "Thank goodness," she said. "Yes, thank goodness," I said back. Mother wiped the pacifier off and then she blowed on it very hard. "Yeah, only you can't blow germs off, you know," I said, "'cause that stuff's been on the ground and it is very dangerous." And so then Mother gave me the pacifier and I washed it off with soap and water. And guess what? Then I put it right in Ollie's mouth and he stopped screaming. Mother looked proud of me. "Where'd you get so smart?" she asked. "At school, that's where," I said. Then all of a sudden my eyes got big and wide because a very good idea popped right into my head. "Hey, I thought of it," I hollered. "I thought of what I can be for job day." Then I jumped down and I runned down the hall. Daddy was in his chair reading the paper. I busted through it with my head. I thought of what kind of job I can be when I grow up." Daddy said, "Slow down," to me. That's because he didn't know what the heck I was talking about, of course. "Yeah, only I can't slow down," I explained, "'cause I'm very celebrating, and now I don't have tension in me anymore." Just then, Mother came into the room. "What's all the excitement about?" she said. I clapped my hands together. "I have an announcement. That's what it's all about," I said real happy. "Well, what is it? Tell us." And so then I stood up straight and tall, and I told Mother and Daddy the name of the job I'm going to be when I grow up. "That's a good one, right?" I said, very excited. "That's the bestest job you've ever heard of, isn't it?" Except for Mother and Daddy didn't answer me. They just kept on looking and looking at each other. Then Daddy did a funny smile, and Mother said the word, "Oh boy." And that is the end of that chapter. So make a prediction. What do you think Junie is going to be for career day?